Hi and welcome to another SEO Tuesday tutorial. This video is a companion video to our Google Ad search term tutorial. And we're going to show you what a search term keyword spreadsheet might look like.
All right, and here's an example of that spreadsheet that you might want to do. If you have some computer skills, you can convert those search terms from the page on Google Ads, and you can push them over here into a spreadsheet pretty quickly. And then I apologize for a lot of the blurring in this. A lot of these search terms are going to be blurred, but you get the idea. The search terms will be here in column A, and then the rest of the content and the calculations that we're doing will be in B, C, D, and E. So in our case, right, you could do these any way you like, but one of the interesting ways to do it is go ahead and take a look at the status. And the status lets you know whether it's been excluded or not. So whether you have made it a negative keyword for this case. Then clicks, of course, the number of clicks you have. The spend is the total spend, and the cost per click. We went ahead and put this in just with a formula where we simply divide this cell by this cell, and that tells us how much was paid. So you might want to go ahead and take a look at this from a logical standpoint. Maybe you want to set yourself some filters. It says if it's greater than this number, then you want to go ahead and take a look and think, well, maybe it's not worth keeping that search term. You can also think about who might be messing with you and who might be clicking on your ads and kind of burning up your money. Now, Google says that it has a way to detect this. I'm not going to pass a final judgment on how accurate that can be. I can think of several ways to beat that, but the point is there's supposedly in place a way to keep that from happening. But you still might want to keep in mind, let's say that you have a competitor's keyword phrase in here. So let's say it's a competitor's name. Well, it would be relatively easy for that competitor to search its own name, see an ad that's running, and then click on all the ads. Right? That may be what's happening. So it might be a red flag to say, okay, maybe it's time to stop advertising with this company's name. Maybe it's still worth it to you. Maybe you want to do it. The other thing that you can do from a logical standpoint, from an SEO analysis standpoint, is to go ahead and search that other company's name and see if that other company is advertising on their own name. That may also be the case, because if they're advertising on their own name, then the competition is going to be higher, and therefore you will be paying more for that. So again, that may be a battle that you want to get into. Maybe it's not. Maybe you want to say, okay, it's not worth when somebody clicks one time on my ad for a competitor's name and it cost me $13. Now, obviously, depending on your vertical, let's say you're an insurance agent or a lawyer, $13 probably doesn't mean anything to you. Your cost per new customer acquisition is probably well over that. You're happy. But if you're a donut shack and $13 is a significant amount of money for one person looking for your place to buy donuts. All right, I hope this helps in taking a look at some of the search terms once you get them out of Google Ads and you put them into maybe a spreadsheet for what you can do with that, and then to do some analysis. If you need help with analysis, you can always come over to BTFOOM.com, the contact page, and you can ask us to help with your SEO tasks, like helping you with Google Ads. Thanks. I hope this helps.